Well, it is Manx Radio's 50th anniversary, and we've recorded this sometime in advance, in fact, a year before. But when I got hold of Bernie Quayle, it's just a great excuse to run his video, because I love this. It's on YouTube, people can see it. But this video that you put together back in the 60s, take us through it, what we're watching.
Well, I started at Manx Radio by accident because I'd developed a hobby for making home movies. And when there was 8mm, then they went to Super 8, and I got one of the first Super 8 cameras from Bill Peters on Prospect Hill. And I was shooting everything in sight. And when I started at Manx Radio, I set up my tripod and just started it automatically. So there was no one filming me. I did the whole thing myself. And the joy
I know how that feels.
Yeah, the joy for me was doing the editing afterwards and adding soundtrack to it.
Yeah.
It's a hobby I enjoyed.
But isn't it a great bit of history there? I mean, I don't remember it on the promenade before my time, but it was the aquarium, wasn't it, and that sort of thing. And it looks very sparse in comparison to today's sort of radio productions.
Well, there was one window that people were in the aquarium, and you couldn't see them; they were in darkness, and they'd be picking your nose or whatever. And somebody says, "There's a half a dozen people watching out there."
They were good days, yeah?
Oh, yes, very good days. There was one very amusing day when one of the lizards escaped and came into the studio with Louise Quirk. Scared the living daylights out of her.
And of course, from your point of view, you went on to such bigger, better things. You went off to America and you became a very well-known English lord, was it? You Sir Bernard of the turntables, was it?
Yeah, knight of the turntable.
There you go, see?
It was only because at the time, in 1968, the Manx government believed they were going to get this big increase in power and become the national commercial radio station of the UK. And Daffy Donnellan said, look, if you can, my sister was over in America, get yourself out there and get some experience because they'll be knocking at the doors. So I went to visit my sister, and each station she'd lined up a visit with, they said, you've got to come and work for us. Couldn't go wrong. So it was 11 years in total I was out there.
And then you came back here on Manx Radio forever, never, but now retired. Are you missing it at all?
No, not really. A lot of people keep asking me that. I think I've done my bit now.